Alright. Okay. Stop unplugging. Alright. Starting with Lasagna Cup. I'm gonna go as Garfield. And then I don't have all the upgrades, so we're gonna just take one of those. Actually, I don't want to do that yet, right? Yeah, they were using a lot of this for the one that has all the craziness, so that makes sense. Okay, I don't know. Screw it, like... Oh yeah, so we buy one, and then I can do that. Hit go. Okay. And then I choose this boost for fun, and then 3... Oh, and I gotta minimize this thing. It's gonna really bug me out. Alright, cool. I just want to like clean up, minimize my distractions. And then let me go like this actually. Should increase my distractions to the right amount. And then... Okay, there we go. Alright, beginning in 3, 2, 1. Hello, controller, stop. Hold on, let me get everything right. Controller all tangled. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, I kind of know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Oh, God. Oh, man, I should have kept that for this. I wasn't thinking. Bad, bad, bad. I wasn't thinking. I should have gone that because I need lasagna. I can probably double boost that. I don't think that's actually any bit useful to me, so dropping there is probably better. Okay, see, this says use. Okay, I gotta be hopeful on this. I kind of saw that one looked green. I was like, alright, we're in business. Okay, I should have dropped one of these. Alright, we'll drop one up here. That's not exactly what I want to do, but it's fine. Alright, UFOs are en route, and I'm asleep. This is fine. Alright, green one's in the middle. Got that done properly. What? I saw the green. That's insane. Alright. Go, 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 go. It's all in real time. Next circuit, let's go. Go. No. Yeah, see, this music's like way better than the other sand level. There we go, getting some good drifts going. That was like a really good lap. messed that up. No, what? I'm so confused. I'm glad I chose this helmet, though. No, maybe I should have chosen Squeak now that I have him unlocked. I'd have to get a foot pedal if I was gonna do all of these. Go, 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 go. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Go. Wow, okay. I kind of like keep forgetting that those guys are there because they haven't been too much of a nuisance compared to like 150. Ooh, rough. Go, go, go. I still don't want to be in the herd because that's a lot of items that can like slow me down. The mess part. Oh, you're good. I moved my chat so it'd be... The problem was that my chat was on the wrong screen, so I kept like looking over at the other screen, so I wasn't even like... I can't even like re-chat. It's like, it was actually like the crazy thing of like... Right after texting laws came into effect in most states, texting related incidences actually went up. And it wasn't because texting had increased, it's because that people had spent more time trying to hide it. So instead of like them just like having in front of them like on the dashboard blatantly texting where they could kind of see the road, they started doing it under the dashboard, which then caused new parts of issues. Yeah, it was insane, right? And crap. That's not great. So that's that like same idea of like, oh, I had it like under the dashboard, now it's just like chilling out on the windshield. I'm like, what up? Have I talked about the Cobra problem? Or it's like the Cobra conundrum or whatever. It's a social thing that happened in India a couple years back. That is a really good... Okay, so one of the really cool things and like the really important things about like talking about politics in life is like, and like everything in life is like knowing why you're talking about, having a solution, and realizing what the downsides of being able to counter-argue yourself, right? And so with that, one of the crazy things that like you always gotta think about is like, what does this actually encourage? And you gotta think about like, how would other people do this? Like, how can you take advantage of the system, right? So for example, India, I think in like the 50s, maybe even earlier, maybe like way earlier, I saw that puzzle piece. They had a major wild cobra problem, or wild cobra problem throughout the country, right? So the government was like, man, we have to do something about it. But there's so many cobras, they're like, hey, there's no way that we can do that. Let's outsource this to the citizens. Seems like a reasonable thing, right? So they start paying people for bringing in cobras, right? They're like, hey, man, like bring us in a cobra, we'll give you like $20 or something, right? Well, what ended up happening was that a bunch of people, you might see where this is going, were like, oh man, I can make a living doing this. Just selling, you know, the US government, or sorry, the Indian government, a bunch of cobras, right? So instead of them going out and catching them, because man, that's a lot of work, what they did was to start a whole new profession that hadn't really been around in India before, which was cobra breeders. So now you had a bunch of people who were out there who were now taking advantage of a system that was built to try and make India better, and now was making bank because they were turning in a ton of cobras. Well, the problem with this is that India was like, hey man, like, this is what we want, we're paying you to catch cobras, not breed them. And they're like, nah man, the contract says, bring me a cobra, I give you money. I brought you cobra, you give me money. And India was like, you know what, we can't afford this, and this isn't helping our problem, it's actually making it worse, so screw you, we're done. And they ended their system. Well, what happened then after that was all the cobra farmers now went out of business. Well, what does a cobra farmer do with a bunch of cobras when he's no longer a cobra farmer? That's right, he says screw it, and he does either two things. He sets them all wild, or he abandons them. And after the 5 to 10 years that this experiment, that this government solution went on, India ended up actually being in more debt and having almost a third more cobras than they did when they started. So, it's a study that's usually done in poli-sci and economical impact, eco-political impact and infrastructure or something like that courses. But they talk about like, hey, you got to think about like all that, and I think it's really interesting. So you got to think about like, hey, if we do this, what are the problems? Oh, of course, the downside is sometimes you got to say like, screw it, right? Like, I'm gonna have faith that, you know, a bunch of people aren't gonna become cobra farmers, and I trust our people, and whatever else, right? And like, sometimes you just gotta do that. I still haven't figured this thing out. Right side. Nope. Man, I'm not gonna beat the homeboy over here. Why with so many of these? Holy cow, I'm not even gonna get first on this one because they dropped so many. That's ludicrous. I lied. Plans prediction and trust in other groups of people are never good. Yeah, I'm a... Okay, so lasagna cup's in about 10 minutes right now. I gotta be better. We gotta do the time right as soon as I go across the, oh crap. Okay, what did we just do? Lasagna cup? Yeah. Weird menu. Why is everything in a cup? I'd go there. Okay, now we're doing pizza cup. And 10 minutes probably isn't that bad with like this cart, some of the RNG, and my lack of skill. Crap. Nope. Bad. Oh, I saw that. Anybody else always think about Zombieland when they think about Garfield? Oh, I dropped it too late. Don't. No. Come on. I'm so done with this. It was... Okay, I just gotta go to the opposite one that I always think it is, I think. I should be drifting. What am I doing? ABF. Always be drifting. ABD. Why did I say F? Because it's the prominent letter in drifting. Dude, there's so many sounds coming at me, I wasn't actually sure. Green's on the right. That one is really obvious. A bit, I can hear it. But it's this song again. Ah, crap. No! I don't even care. But it just means that I'm like messing up and I have to deal with all this junk now. No, I did a crap. That's fine. Odie can take it. Cross the frickin' finish line, Garfield. Thank you. Next. Let's go. Next circuit. Also, rip Robbie Rotten. Go. Oh yeah, so this is the one that you do with all the springs, because you spring onto all of those, and that like saves major time. But I don't have all the abilities unlocked yet. Oh man, come on. Come on, game, stop lagging. It's not that intense. I had no idea. There we go. Alright, go in front. No, why? Why is this quick set of turns so hard? This song's so much better than the last. Oh, I hit the wrong button! I actually made a trap instead of using it. It's so weird that, like, that's the settings. The buttons. Of course, as soon as I get out in front again, it's like, here you go. Dude, I swear. Oh, God. I swear that was green. Oh, I probably could use this to cut across the parking lot, but it's fine. Man, that was close. Yeah, that parking lot right there. And then drift into there. Oh man, there's another round. For some reason I was like, that's it! Nope, bad. Come on. No silly mistakes. I really just don't want that bomb. There we go. That was a clean finish. Next. I don't know. I have no idea if this is good time, but it feels like good time. Or does it feel like a good time? Oh, yes. I like this stage. I think it's my favorite stage. Ow. I take everything I said back. This game, I still like this stage. Alright. It's intense. I just throw away my good pie for that. Better have been worth it. I think driving just makes me tired, and that scares the heck out of me. Cause like even virtual driving is kind of like being like, oh crap. Man, all they want to give is pies. Which is fine, I guess. I really want lasagna. Go. Okay, now I don't feel like I'm making good time because like we have another race after this, right? Just fine. Yep. Okay. Last circuit, pizza. Let me do hamburger and ice cream. Which, did I just... I haven't even ran ice cream yet. We're doing ice cream blind. Insane. Crap. Drift messed me up. Nice. Nice. Oh no. Why? Yeah, no, it wasn't that guy. I can tell you that much. I gotta stop doing that. Like I said, I just gotta keep going for the opposite one that I think. So I am consistently bad at that. Man, still in first though. Even with that craziness, nice. And I got a secret sleeve. A magic wand. How fitting. My brain like shut down there for a second. Oh man. That guy. Nope, it was probably the center. It's so bad. Oh crap. Go, 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 Garfield, go! Go! I was originally gonna delete these dudes' PBs and stuff, but I was like, nah, I wanna basis. And I'll just save these splits as my new base, and then we can work on them properly. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh man, I got another round on this guy. Man. This is gonna be a long time. And I forgot which. I tried to drift using different buttons and just missed those. Nice. Sorry, I'm working for the inside, but I'm too slick for myself. Are we good? Are we good? Almost. A checkered finish line. Alright, and boom. Okay. That's how we're gonna take time for our ice cream cup, so I gotta get used to that. Okay, okay, yep. There's no like escape and main menuing that? Okay, interesting. I was gonna say I might have found some like Grand Prix. Alright, hamburger. Begin. Yep, don't care. Let's go. Yep, let's go. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billiard T. Garfield came and down. Blow me, baby, down below. Just throw Garfield into random songs. See how they go. Play us a song, you're the Garfield. Sing us a song tonight. 'Cause you've got us in the mood for lasagna. Yeah. Right? She's my Garfield. No, I was trying to put Uptown Girl to... She's my Uptown Girl. He's been in an uptown world. Yeah, that didn't feel right. God, these things are gonna be the death of me. Well, he was looking kind of dumb with his finger and his thumb on the shape of an L on his forehead. Or some other songs. Time I see your face, it gives me Garfield, it gives me Garfield. I have no idea what I just did. It was really weird. I don't think I liked it. What's another good song? I wanna be the very best, like no Garfield ever was. Bow, to drive them is my real test. Put the metal to the metal. Garfield? I don't even know. It's not bad. It's getting there, that's for sure. It's weird that buffers your drift like that when you hit items. It's kind of concerning. Oh yay, more these. Been listening to Fall Out Boy. Weird. I've also been listening to like 2000s alternative and grunge. This ain't a scene, it is a goddamn Garfield race! With weapons in the form of lasagna. I am an arms dealer. Ba-da-ba. Pies are... Yeah, I actually, it was really weird. So I put on God, what song was it? I didn't hate that it came on because I like the song. I just felt, no! Yeah, Garfield is really hard to rhyme. You got, what rhymes with field as is? Crap. No, you gotta be, holy cow. Talk about not moving at all when I'm trying to go for speed. Field, mealed, lealed, dealed, Garfield dealed. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. If you don't poke her face every time that song comes on, is she really your friend? Game, I threw the last one out because I didn't want it. You don't have to be like, hey, I think you dropped this. There's another one. Gosh darn, this is gonna be the death of me. Who put that pie there? That was rude. We're not gonna talk about what just happened there. I'm sure that's intentional. Oh my god, there's another round. Every time. No, not more. I'm so tired of alien tests. I failed them all. I thought about it. I gotta go non-thinky. I just gotta drive into it. No thoughts. How is this stuck in my song? How is this stuck in my head, this song from this level? No, are you serious, dude? I finally got a good lineup and you put me to sleep? That's insane. Would that have worked out any better for you, mainly? Newly? Go, go, go! Okay, go, go, go. Normal. That's his name. This is like a clean, no boosts. Well, we had one boost. But like race, you know what I mean? It's good. Oh, that was it. Just a good race. No NOS, no crazy stuff, you know, you just have like a nice little race in your go-kart. We taught a cat how to drive. And a dog, actually. We're supposed to, like, does Garfield have superior intelligence? Is that like what's been like, wow, whoa. Like, or is Garfield really part of John's imagination? Does that mean all of this is part of John's imagination? Is Liz his imaginary girlfriend? I watched, so, let's see here, what movies have I watched? I watched Requiem for a Dream. That was crazy. I don't know if I talked about this on stream already. So my buddy was like, yeah, you gotta watch this movie. Like, if you like, because it's like the same director as, Black Swan. Requiem for a Dream. It's a Jared Leto movie about drug addicts. Like, he's in it. It's a bit of an older, it's like mid-2000s movie, like 2004, 2007 it came out area. Yeah, so, yeah, so I ended up watching that because my buddy was like, hey, if you liked, Black Swan, which is the same director, I believe, you'll like this movie. And, yeah. And, I was like, alright, sure. And so, that's like all he told me. Like, there was like nothing extra, no like, hey, you know, like whatever. I was like, sure, you know? Yeah, I think it was right. And, so I like clicked on it and I read like the first little bit of the synopsis. And the first bit of the synopsis was like, the tale of like 4 drug addicts going through, and I was like, oh! This is like gonna be the story of like 4 drug addicts like overcoming addiction. That's what my brain thought it was gonna finish saying. And spoilers, that is not what the movie is. So I was like pretty sure. I was like, whatever, man. Like, so I went in there kind of like halved, because I was like, man, the synopsis kind of like ruined the whole purpose of this movie, you know? Like, and then I was like, I hit an hour in. I'm like, man, they are still doing a lot of drugs. And then I'm like sitting there and I'm like, dude, this movie's got like 30 minutes left. I do not think that they're gonna get help, or this movie's gonna end really badly. And yeah, it turns out they did not really get the help that they needed. Pretty insane. I think I liked Black Swan more. Because Black Swan is like crazy. It makes you be like, oh god. And it's like the negative effects of like HPPD, which if anybody doesn't know what that is, that's, what is it, hallucination post something disorder, which is basically certain hallucinogenics can cause, especially like Molly and acid. Acid's like the big guy that's known for it. It was like they did a study and it's like 30% of all acid users experience some form of HPPD. So HPPD is similar to PTSD. Shrooms does not cause it, as far as I saw from like studies of like to be real. So basically what it is like you do a hallucinogenic like one day in your life, and then you basically hallucinate for the rest of your life. And like there's all kinds of reasons like why this happens. In SLC Punk, there's a guy who has a bunch of acid that like soaks into his pants and just makes him like trip out for the rest of his life. That's HPPD at like a severe level, mixed with like some other like brain psychosis stuff. But like you'll see like those people are like on the street like seeing things. Like that's not necessarily schizophrenia or something else. That could just be like it's still a mental disorder and like it is still problematic. But basically it's like when you were getting when you were tripping, you saw something, right? Like let's say you went outside and you saw a road sign and like made you have like a bad or a good trip or something. Your mind now is going to associate road signs with tripping. And what's going to cause to happen is it's going to recreate that hallucination in your brain to create a visceral reaction because you liked it or didn't like it, and your body wants to do that. And so you'll be like sober like 10 years, and you'll go over oh man, there's another round every time. And like something like that'll happen. It's kind of like PTSD, right? Like those guys who like are fine and then like hear bullet shots, gunshots. Oh my god. And like are like immediately sent back to Nam. It's like the same thing, but not as scary and violent. Oh my god, I'm gonna laugh this guy. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I find it really fascinating. I find a lot of that stuff. So it gets a little scary when you're sitting here, right? So, Molly, aka MDMA, which is more pure, and ecstasy, by themselves don't have a high chance of causing causing HPPD. However, the scary part is that New York a couple years back had ran a study and like on their confiscated drugs and had discovered that like it was like basically there was more non-pure MDMA on the streets than there was actual like pure, right? What I mean is like every like MDMA, whether it was like ecstasy or Molly, was, especially ecstasy, was like had like coke in it or it had meth in it. Some didn't even have MDMA. They had like MDA, which is not the same thing. And like, so basically anytime you start mixing drugs like that, like it basically just increases your chances of suffering from HPPD. And so you can be like, oh, I'll be fine, but like it gets scary when like if you don't know what you're getting, it's like all kinds of crazy. No. Yeah, cocaine and meth, not coconut, but it's yeah, so it's pretty insane and kind of freaky. Yeah, I might have said coconut. Who knows? Like I said, I'm very tired, and like a lot of the focusing on racing is like taking it out of me. Honestly, this is a very interesting course. I should definitely be drifting more. Should probably be cutting this on the other side. Oh, that's unfortunate. Left. But yeah, so Black Swan's basically like the story of like that craziness. I don't know. Sure. You and I'll have to find somebody to raid over to. I wonder if there's any other Garfield players live. That'd be wild. We'll try both of them. It's always an interesting thing, because like So doing these things... Oh, there's a wall over there, okay. Of, like, discoverability is weird. And, like, even, like, the percentages that come around, like, with my streams on this is, like, well, you were number 1 in your field, but you're also the only one in your field. Oh, crap. Dude, this big old red thing does not look like an exit. It, like, flipped me out, honestly. Crap. The PR spin would be Pioneer. Oh man, we are close. Alright, race 2. Yeah, no, yeah, that is, yeah, I'm a pioneer. Well, it's like, right, so... It's weird, because, like... Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you. So it's weird, right? Like, going into, like, Twitch stats and everything and being like, okay, like, I'm still kind of a small streamer, and, like, right now, like, some interesting statistics for anybody who's curious. Like, 30% of, like, people, like, 37% currently have notifications on. A lot of my followers, based on, like, initial, like, findings, have accounts that are no longer extremely active or have stopped streaming. And, like, that makes sense, because most of my follower base was built, you know, when I started, like, 2 years ago. It's why followers don't mean, like, followers are important, don't get me wrong, but follower numbers, at the end of the day, like, I'm all for, like, the hustle, but I'm also, like, you know, like, I want more people to, like, come and stop by and know. But, like, you can't judge, like, anybody, like, oh, man, they gotta be successful, because, like, they have so many followers. Because, like, I've met plenty of people who have, like, 3,000 followers who are still averaging, you know, 10 to 12 viewers. And it's not because they're a bad streamer, but it's because, like, they've been streaming for 5 years, and they just had to, like, rebuild their following, and, like, they do a good job. And so they get, like, you know, a couple hundred every, like, for a year, and then, like, they leave for a year, and then, like, out of that, you know, couple hundred, so many people leave. Because it is, like, you know, we grow up, or we get new habits, or whatever, you know? I grew up, I mean, like, you get married and have a kid and can't spend all your time on Twitch. Oh, yeah, no, not at all. It's the same thing with, like, even Twitter. I got most of my followers, like, 3rd, 4th month. I got a lot of the followers here, like, 3rd, 4th month of streaming, too. And, like, and then it had a huge influx, like, in October. And I was doing, Soma? No, not Soma. What is that thing? Gosh darn it. I don't get it. Amnesia. Right? Yeah, the Dark Descent Amnesia. And, okay. Oh, wait. No, this is only second lap. Or second race. My brain's, like, so ready to be like, oh, God. Okay, that is death. It kind of looked like a shortcut, maybe. It's pushing the wrong button. This is bad. Oh, God. Really? I don't care about that. It's just like how much. It's lost like 16 seconds to that. Go, 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 go. Who cares? Alright, race 2 and next circuit. Go. Like I said, menuing's important. Okay, this is cool. Pretty crazy. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. I meant to jump over it, but instead I deployed as a trap. Cause I get so used to like everything else being traps. Or like should put behind me to like avoid issues. Nope, that's unfortunate. That's like the last thing I want. Alright. I like that like Garfield just puts his hands up and he's like, what the hey? Did that do anything for you? Alright. This is a cool. I feel like one of the things that's like kind of crazy is like some of these maps are kind of like hard to tell where you're going all the time, and you're just kind of like you're scared to lean into them. So like getting to know them is like super important. Man, that felt like a circle if I ever saw one. Sure. This was like... Ooh. That's clipped into the wall there. I'm curious what kind of glitches we can pull off in this to kind of do some crazy stuff. I'm sure there's a lot that haven't been exposed yet. I'm kind of curious to go on a glitch hunt. Oh, come on, man. I was gonna drift that. Why you gotta put me to sleep like that, Liz? Not cool. It's gonna work in real life, too. That's gonna be unfortunate. Oh, man, I had things to deal with that. Dumb. I also kind of thought that I was going to go through. Alright, here we go. Last race. Race 4 out of 4. Let's go. Please be connected. No! Okay, we're good. I gotta do a better connection and like everything for this. No, come on. It's fine. Yeah, that's a pretty ship. Really? Alright. There we go. This is a fun course too. There we go. Look at those drifting skills. The cat meows. Nope, it's part of the music. Garfield Kart. A true masterpiece. Go, please. Thank you. I don't know why I chose to go that way. Ow! Alright. There's always Big the Cat's swimming music. It's all of Sonic Adventure 06, Big the Cat. Oh man, I had a feeling. Got a little over cocky because I did it first try. Okay, so those aren't actually there, so that's fun. Alright, final round, let's go! Alright, we're making amazing time. Nobody can tell me differently. Oh, yeah. Nope. Whoops. We're doing great. We're doing great. What? I really just wanted to avoid that. It wasn't worth it. Everything I just did to avoid that was way worse. And it messed up my drift. So I was trying, so there's like multiple paths on this thing, and like I said, it's kind of confusing. And I was like, hey, this path's probably fine. And the game was like, oh yeah, it's fine. And it's like, oh, maybe not. And then it's like, I don't know. I was like, what the heck? And then I was like, alright, I'm just gonna avoid going into those things altogether. And all my skill just like went out the door. I like said round 3 and it was just like, yeah, you have no idea what you're doing. I was like, oh, okay. Alright. Alright, can we get sub 50? Sub 50, here we come. Come on. Come on, stay on there. No! This is fine. Wow! Sub 50! New PB! Woo! Suck it, haters! Beautiful! Ice cream cup. There it is. There it is. I did not do what I wanted to. I want to get rid of the best segment. Hey, there we go. Hey! Alright, I'm curious where that puts us at. Do you think it's last? Alright, moment of truth. Here we go. Alright, Furious Racing, that's the other one. Alright, full game leaderboard. All Cups PC. It's not last place, baby! 27th place. Woo! Not last place. Well done, well done. Not last place.